Hello people of YouTube, this is Taylor Chan and Muffy apparently. Yeah, so making a YouTube video. I know I haven't posted anything in a while, I'm sorry, but I've been really busy with life and stuff. So in this video I will be talking about something that a lot of people have asked my opinion about. And that is, what do I think is going to happen in Life is Strange episode 5. So, as most of you who follow me on social media would know, I am obsessed with Life is Strange. I've always loved consequence games, so Life is Strange is just incredible and I love it, and I've just been able to connect with so many characters. And if you haven't played it, then you should definitely play it. Don't watch this video if you haven't watched playthroughs of episode 1, 2, 3 and 4, because there obviously will be spoilers for what I think will happen in episode 5. So I'm filming this on the Tuesday, so it is a week to go until episode 5 comes out. I'm so excited. Some of my theories are based on evidence, some of them are based on just feelings. So okay, I'm gonna start with Samuel. Samuel is a character who comes off as creepy. We meet him in the first episode, but I think that he definitely knows what's going on. He has some sort of supernatural gift. He may be able to see into the future, or he may be able to time travel himself, I'm not sure. He says a lot of things that can be taken as subliminal. In the first episode, where you have to get paint on Victoria to move her out of the way, if you go and talk to Samuel first, he actually says, after I sweep, I paint. So that might be a message to be like, he knows that Max has to get Victoria out of her way. I'm not sure. But what really sold me is what he said in episode 4. When you're looking for Nathan Prescott, you can go and talk to Samuel, and he says a lot of strange things, no pun intended. He says, if anybody knows, it'll be you. My dreams tell me that. And obviously he's speaking to Max. He also says, Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. He also says, Rachel Amber is waiting too. Now personally, I don't think that Rachel is dead, but I will talk about that more in the video. He also says that nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side. He also says something about time and tide. He also said, I don't believe anything ever ends, especially time. This is why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. Says a lot of subliminal messages with time to Max. Okay, he also goes to mention that, I think it's in episode 4, in the same scenario, that he says something to Max, I can see what you're doing. He may be the hero, he may save Max from the dark room, I'm not sure. My strongest sense of who is going to be the hero is David Madsen. I personally have not talked to anyone who likes David. I even sided with David instead of Chloe in episode 3, I think it was. I've never thought of David as a bad guy. So I think he knows he's doing his own investigation of Rachel. I think he knows a lot more than he's leading on, which is why he has all those files while he's taking photos of students, because I think that he wants to find Rachel more than, well, not more than Chloe, but I think he wants to know what happened, and he may even feel a bit responsible for the disappearance of Rachel Amber. Nathan can be seen the end of episode 1 in the end scene with a camera. Now, people are saying that it might be the same camera as David's, but we're just not sure of that. It might just be, they might have not done that on purpose, I'm not sure. But I think that Nathan is in conjunction with David and they both want to find out where Rachel is. And why I think he might be the hero is he could see all the information in Chloe's room. Nathan might have told David that Jefferson is planning to drug Max and Chloe, well, kill Chloe. So I think David might have to go into Chloe's room because he is the only person who would have access. I think that Joyce is very forgiving, so if you did side with Chloe and kick David out, I think you may be able to, well, he may be able to go back, see the coordinates, see where it is, when you did the investigation board, and I think he may end up being the hero. Now, that is an extremely unpopular opinion, but to me, it just makes sense. Let's go to Warren. So basically, I think that Warren was drugged at the party. If you watch that cutscene when Max and Chloe are heading into the Vortex Club End of the World party, he appears to be extremely intoxicated. He said that he only had half a beer. At first, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, he's a lightweight, or he's obviously had more. But there's a pattern here. Kate said she only had 1 sip of red wine and she ended up on viral video. Warren, half a beer. So I think that Jefferson drugged Warren so he wouldn't be able to find out where Max is and try to save her. Jefferson knows that Warren would do anything to save Max, and Warren is very intelligent. So I think that, yeah, I think he was drugged. Let's go on to my baby, Nathan Prescott. Nathan Prescott is extremely psychotic, delusional. He has a lot of mental issues. He's misunderstood. The first scene where we see Nathan Prescott in the bathroom at Blackwell Academy with Chloe, if you let it play out when you're trying to rewind and save her, he actually freaks out saying, no, 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 no. So he obviously didn't want to kill Chloe. It may have been, I saw in, I think it was Geek Remix's video, she said that Nathan is on a drug that for anxiety or something like that, and it can cause muscle twitches, so it may have been a muscle twitch, but Chloe did push Nathan and that may have triggered it. So I definitely don't think that he meant to shoot Chloe. He definitely threatened her with the gun, but I honestly don't think that he has the guts to kill anyone or even hurt anyone. Also in episode 1, he says, "I'm so sick of people trying to control me. Could this be his father, Mr. Jefferson, or could they be the same person?" I will go into that more later in this video. Nathan also has symptoms of emotional trauma and emotional distress. Kate was in the dark room, Nathan was in the dark room. So if you go through Rachel's file, which may have even been in a cutscene, you see pictures of Nathan and Rachel together in the junkyard. And Rachel looks drugged, and Nathan also looks so out of it. So I don't think that he's a part of it. I think he's being forced into it. Again, another unpopular opinion. I also think that Nathan was so angry. When you're trying to find him in episode 4, he stormed off the campus, I think because he found out that his best friend Victoria is going to be drugged, as you find her file. So I think that's why he was so pissed off. I'm not sure why he wasn't at the Vortex party. I don't really have a theory about that, but we will find out in a week. As for when Chloe, in the first episode, the end cutscene, she says, "Nathan Prescott was crawling towards me with a camera." I think that he may have been filming her for proof, just not sure, but that's another one of my theories. So let's go on to Rachel. I don't think Rachel Amber is dead. So when we find her body in the junkyard, we don't see her face, we just see a shirt that smells like a dead person, like it's been there for a long time. Some people are saying that it's Nathan buried there, but if it was, he wouldn't smell. Body doesn't rot that quickly, I don't think, so I don't think it could be Nathan. Not sure whose body it is. So yeah, that's my theory about Rachel. Now let's go to the tornado and the big storm that is going to hit Arcadia Bay on the 11th of October 2013. I think the tornado was caused by all the times that Max rewound time. I think that Max may have to go back in time and let Chloe die, so the end of the world isn't there. It may not be the end of the world, it may just be the end of Arcadia Bay, we're not just sure yet. I also think that the Prescotts know about the tornado. When you're in the bunker in episode 4, it's actually, if you go through the files, it's actually called the Stormbreaker Bunker. Also in the trailer for episode 4, Nathan says the storm is coming, you're all going to die. In episode 4, he might be hiding out somewhere, he might even be in the bunker, because he knows that the storm is going to hit soon, we're just not sure. Also in the teaser trailer for episode 5, there is when Jefferson, or whoever it is, I think it's Jefferson, he's getting the drug in the syringe, you can hear the storm in the background, so who knows who else is down there in that bunker. I think Nathan may be there, but I'm not sure. So let's go on to Chloe. So Chloe is the apparently lovable, I don't really love her that much, but I was still very, very affected by what's happened to her end of episode 3 and end of episode 4. Basically, Chloe is a spitting image of me at 15, and that is not something I want to revisit. I gave my parents hell, and I can totally see where Joyce and David are coming from. Personally, I don't like Chloe that much. I do connect with her a lot, but I don't agree with her decisions. So at the moment, Chloe's current state is presumed dead. She got shot in the head. I personally think that Chloe will have to die to save Arcadia Bay. It may be a choice, it may not. I think that she'll be saved though. I think she's going to die from another bullet. I think that Max is going to have to rewind back to the butterfly photo back in episode 1 and let Chloe die then. If you notice, Chloe wears a necklace with 3 bullets on it. First bullet is when Nathan first shot her. Second bullet, Jefferson in episode 4. So I think the third bullet may be, there is also in the junkyard, she can shoot herself, but that's not part of the story. That's just, she may shoot herself for being an idiot. So I think that she will have to die. Max will have to go back in the butterfly photo. If that doesn't happen, my second theory is she'll have to go back to the selfie that she took with Warren. Warren did have it with her camera, did take it with her camera, so she does have access to it. Okay, let's go on to my theory of Mr. Jefferson. Mr. Jefferson is a teacher at Blackwell Academy. He was a famous photographer in the 90s, as Max has mentioned, and he's still quite well known in this century. Mr. Jefferson, or Mark Jefferson, is quite famous in the photography industry, so my question begs, why has he been hired as a teacher at Blackwell Academy? I'm thinking that bunker is Mr. Jefferson's. It might be. He might be Nathan's father. He might be Harry Aaron Prescott, who owns that barn where the bunker is. But why is he teaching? He must be being paid a lot of money. He might be being blackballed if he isn't a Prescott. I don't really have any theories about Max. It all ties in with all the other characters. Last character is Victoria Chase. Now, I love Victoria and I connect with her on a very emotional level. I'm not mean or anything, but I understand the way that she acts. So she's under a lot of pressure. As you find out in episode 4, when you're at the Vortex Club party and you can talk to her, she tells Max that her parents own an art gallery. Obviously, she's trying to live up to their expectations, as is Nathan. Nathan and Victoria are very, very similar. They both have parents who look like they only care about their success and not them as a person, so they're both under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and I think that's why they get along so well. If Victoria believes your warning, she's quite nice to you, and she even says that she thinks that Max is one of the coolest people at Blackwell Academy. Okay, I'm going to go into the 2 moons now that we saw in episode 4. So personally, I think that it's an alternate timeline that we see. the two moons symbolizing the two different timelines, and as one disappears, I think that's one of the timelines disappearing. May have been caught up in the storm, or I'm just not sure. It might be the end of the world in another timeline. We're just not sure about that. Also, the butterfly effect, which if you guys didn't know, is basically in a Life is Strange sense, if you go back in time and change the past, then something huge is going to happen in the future. For example, saving William resulted in Chloe getting in the accident instead of William. So she didn't die, but you do have the decision to kill her or not. So basically, those are my theories for what's going to happen in episode 5. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, or let me know what your theories are in the comments, or DM me on Instagram at TaylorChan, and I'll leave all my social media links below.